pump up going there. Hey, that's a notification. The backfire on Desantis is happening exactly as I predicted. The backfire on Desantis is happening exactly as I predicted. I'm sure I used the word trafficking at some point, guys. Because it was human trafficking, and I called it as such.
Les Peter Guitar Jam. Moo.
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 So, I did call it trafficking at some point. I don't know when it was. I wasn't able to find that, unfortunately, but I knew it was trafficking. And that's how people are viewing it now.
Nick Brown. Show.
Hey, Nick, and I'm hoping that...
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Yorker. Hello, Nay.
And I'm hoping that they charge him with a crime, with human trafficking. Imagine the governor of a state being charged with human trafficking, then being found guilty of it. Wow. The problem is nobody prosecutes anymore.
Yeah, baby.
Nobody files charges.
I heard trafficking.
Where's the Attorney General? You know?
Cheers.
Where's the Supreme Court of the state of Florida? You know, charges should be filed against the governor, and he needs to be impeached for human trafficking, and then making jokes about people's lives so he can get votes
83.
using. Hey man, he's
the
using
satanic
Florida taxpayer money.
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Yorker.
For a campaign stunt.
Epic and awesome.
That's also a violation of campaign funding, isn't it? You can't use taxpayers' dollars to pull off a stunt
Big
for
Merc
votes.
83.
There's so many different ways to go at this. And I'm just waiting for some prosecutor with enough balls to stand up to Ron DeSantis in the state of Florida. But I guess we don't have that anymore here. I guess we don't. Those people don't exist anymore. You know, my mom had said when I was a little kid, she's like, you should be a lawyer because you can argue yourself out of anything. And I only wish right today that I had become that I'd become a lawyer for the state of Florida, that I'd become a state attorney, and that I could stand up against Ron DeSantis and file charges against him, because I see charges. I see violations, man. I just don't understand why no one else does. Right? Well, look at what I just found. This is from USA Today. And it comes with a little video about Martha's Vineyard. And the title says, could Florida Governor Ron DeSantis's migrant tactic, you know, his political stunt that he just pulled with our taxpayer dollars, backfire politically with his key voting bloc? And I think it will. I think when people realize, even Republicans that don't want immigrants coming into the country, okay, I understand. But they also don't want people being used like pawns or being politicized, or people that are suffering being trafficked and lied to, you know? And that's going to hit a chord with some of those people. Even some of the staunchest Republican Ron DeSantis supporters out there, they're going to be like, you know, this joke I like to do. And we're going to get rid of all of the murderers. Yeah. And we're going to get rid of all the molesters. Yeah. And we're going to get rid of all the Jews. Yeah. Wait, what did he just say? And that's like the Ron DeSantis supporters, like, also wait, and we're going to traffic people and use them as political pawns. Wait, what are we doing? I didn't sign up for that.
This is right next door to me. I'm in Rhode Island.
Right on, Tommy. How do you feel about it? Are you proud of those people for taking care of those people that were shipped all the way from Texas via Florida with $12,000 per person to get them to your area? We spent a lot of money for a political stunt, and my money was used as a political football. My money, and I don't support him. So there's a campaign violation in there. I guarantee you. This is a campaign stunt. The only reason he did it, you know, and you could prove that the only reason he did it was to appeal to his base. He didn't have to ship people from Texas. It's not his state. You know, let Texans worry about Texas. You worry about your little dick problem over here in Florida.
No, not at all.
Didn't bother you at all, right? It's nice. It's nice that you guys were so accepting and you made us Floridians look bad and inhospitable and like a bunch of barbarians and a bunch of hypocrites for, living here, moving here from another part of the world. Obviously, we moved here, and now it doesn't matter how many generations we've existed, for us to stand here and put our little flag in the ground and act like no one else can be here is hilarious, and it's pathetic. And
Tommy Bosford, you have a good argument there.
As far as I'm concerned, Tommy, it's not even a freaking argument, man. It's just the facts of the situation. And I have a feeling, let's just see what this little video is about, because I don't know. Let's see what this little video, let's do a bong rip, okay? And talk. I'll try not to yell at you, okay?
It's been quite a couple of days here on Martha's Vineyard. Yesterday at 3:45,
Nick Brown,
48 people
not an
presented
argument,
on the campus at Martha's Vineyard Community Services. And I was sitting in my office preparing to conclude the day. And I see
Nick
people
Brown
with their luggage
Fact
and
you meant.
backpacks and children
Sean,
and
aka
adults
Trendy
and
Oka.
families coming
Doesn't
on
bother
campus.
me at all.
So I went out to greet them.
Hope they are having better lives
and,
than from where
learned
they
that
came
they were
from.
Venezuelan refugees, as they described themselves. And none in the group were English speaking, so I secured a translator.
Wow.
They thought they were coming from Texas to Boston. Before Texas, it was about a 2-month journey to get to the United States. And they were expecting to come to Martha's Vineyard Community Services.
They must be
They were
exhausted.
told that they would have a job and they would have housing, and we had a program for them, basically, that they would have work and they would have housing.
Wow.
And so they had folders. Each had a red folder.
I got to pause it because I'm shocked. I mean, I know they were lied to, but those are some big lies, bro. That's human trafficking, and that motherfucker needs to go to prison. And everybody that's involved in this scam, they all need to go to prison too. Wow. I'm not even going to go after DeSantis supporters and voters right now because he did this without their knowledge. He shit all over you. You voted for this man, and then he took your money and he trafficked human beings.
Sean, aka
he lied to them and he trafficked them.
Agreed,
and he made
name.
money off it. Oh, and he's making political capital too. And if you're benefiting politically, then you're trafficking. You're making money. You're making political benefits because he makes money if he wins another election. I could prove all that in a court. I could put that motherfucker in prison for 20 years. Hey, man, let's do five years a person that he trafficked. 5 years for every human being that he trafficked. What's that, 5 years times 50? What's 50 times 5? 250 years. Lock that cunt up right now. Lock DeSantis up in prison. Human trafficking, 5 years a person. What do you guys think? You like my rule?
Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
Hi, Nay.
Let's see what else this article says. I'm about to smoke.
And in the folder was a brochure to community services. There was a map from the Martha's Vineyard Airport to community services, and that's how they found us.
Aww.
And so from that point forward, we just worked on
Those poor
connecting
people.
with all of our community partners to get them shelter for the night and get them some support to help them with their next steps.
Thank you, lady. Thank you so much.
Finding housing for 48 people in a matter of a couple of hours was a huge challenge.
I just want to say I am thankful for people like her that balance off all of the people like Ron DeSantis.
Sean, aka
that will literally
Trendy
stand in this country.
# lock him up. # human trafficking alert.
He got here somehow too. His family got here too. He's not a Native American. Okay, his family came here sometime and moved into this country, and people let them move in. How would he have felt if his family was shipped off when they got here?
Thankfully, we have wonderful community partners.
No law regarding
St.
candidates.
Andrew's
Cheers, everybody.
Episcopal Church. That's where we are.
Cheers.
Cheers,
and so we called upon our partners, the school, the hospital, law enforcement, the sheriff, basically made phone calls to everybody we knew that we thought who could help, our legislators, and together we put together this plan to get housing here. So it's a good temporary solution. It was really extremely disheartening. It was, these migrants who presented yesterday. Hi, one right behind you, smiling at me. So long journey, and and tired, very tired people. So the fact that they were in a way duped, it seems, they were told something that wasn't the case and traveled a long way to be, duped in a way, was really, really kind of overwhelming. Yeah, kind of overwhelming and sad.
I just hope that more of these people, as they're being interviewed, will use the term trafficking. These people were trafficked illegally by Ron DeSantis. Let's use the term. You know who used the term? Charlie Crist in a tweet. He says those people were trafficked. Okay, good. Let's call it human trafficking, and let's get a campaign to charge Ron DeSantis with a crime. Charge Ron DeSantis with human trafficking. I think it's a great idea. And he says more flights are likely. He's going to keep shipping. He's going to keep trafficking human beings. He's going to keep lying to people, throwing them on airplanes and shipping them around the country on with my money. The legislator gave me $12 million. We're going to spend every penny of that to make sure that we're protecting the people of the state of Florida. How are you protecting us from 50 Venezuelans? How are you protecting us? What threat did those 50 Venezuelans pose to the state of Florida? Oh, that's right. They were brought to the state of Florida. They were trafficked to the state of Florida by you, Ron DeSantis. You trafficked them from Texas to Florida. Oh, so then you could make it up like, oh, they were invading your state, but you were the one that brought them here. You would have to be such an idiot to not see this for exactly what it is. So I know that hurts some feelings. I could tell. Don't let it hurt your feelings, man. Grow past it. If you were supporting this son of a bitch, you can grow up a little bit. Put on your big boy pants, all right, for 5 minutes, and listen to reason, okay? And I'll explain it to you. We'll put it down as plain as we can, okay? I understand that why some people support Republicans, whether it's, you hate women, you're a fucking Christian, you don't like black people, you're all about states' rights, you're like one of those, those rebel flag waving motherfuckers, or your I don't know, what do Republicans really do? Do they do anything? Do they stand for anything legitimate? Oh, gun rights. Yeah, okay, gun rights. There you go. So, you're a Republican, maybe you're a Republican for the gun rights. Okay. I get it. I understand. And you're more than welcome to remain that way. You want to be an asshole. You want to be a sexist. You want to be a racist. You're going to be that, and I'm not going to be able to change you. But if there's one thing I do want you to do, if you're all those things and you support, and you are if you support Ron DeSantis, so listen closely to what I'm going to tell you. It's okay for you to have a problem with him trafficking human beings politically for a political stunt.
Nick Brown.
It's okay.
What if that was one of you guys' loved ones just being shipped to other states? Wouldn't like it then, huh?
What Nick just said. Exactly. Have a little empathy for a second and just think about
Nick Brown.
The people.
Ron DeSantis.
Just think about the people. Okay, for a second. I don't care about your racism, your sexism, your need for guns or whatever Republican loyalties you may have right now. Like I said, I support you in having them if that's how you feel. All I'm telling you is it's okay for you to have a problem with this one thing that he did. And for you to speak out against it. And for you to say, hey, man, I'm not cool with that. You could say, I don't want immigrants coming into the state of Florida because they're taking jobs, which they're not. By the way, I could name a million things that need to be done around the state that immigrants could totally do. So don't give me that bullshit. We got plenty of need for more workers in this country. So don't give me that bullshit. You're taking a human being, someone maybe with a child or a child. You're lying to them.
Big Merc 83. That dickhead Ron DeSantis ruined my day.
They don't speak your language. So you get a translator to lie for you, to tell them that you've got jobs, food, housing, clothing, and a future all lined up in Boston. And that's where you're going to send them. You literally just lie to them, right? You
Big
Pay
Merc
for
83.
the transportation.
Took me a while to smooth it over with the wifey. She gave me a nasty,
you
dirty look when I told
dump
her I
'em
guess
off.
I care for people more than you.
You dump them off somewhere without any regard for their welfare anymore. You just release them wherever, right? How is that different from a coyote in Mexico? Okay? And he finds a group of people, let's say 50 Mexicans, and they want a better life, and he promises them a better life, and he says, I'm going to bring you to New York City, and it's the world of dreams where anything can happen. I'm going to load you guys up in this semi, and I'm going to take you over into the United States, and I'm going to release you. And he pays for the gas, he pays for the transportation, pays for the truck, and he loads all the people on a truck instead of an airplane or a bus. And he brings them in the United States and he dumps them off, and he makes some money because those people had to pay him for that, right? Well, the only difference here is the money was still paid. Ron DeSantis just got the money from the legislature of Florida. They appropriated $12 million. And that was to cover the cost of transporting migrants out of Florida if they are apprehended at the border and brought to the state. He brought them to the state. So you understand the games this guy played with these people's lives. And like I said, it's okay for you to support Ron DeSantis. It's okay for you to be a racist. It's okay for you to hate women. It's okay for you to want your gun rights. It's okay for you to think that school shootings are solvable by, putting more security guards out in front of the schools. I kind of agree with you, but we're not going to talk about that right now. It's okay for you to hold all of your stupid Republican beliefs. And I support you in having, and even support Donald Trump and all that. All I'm saying is you need to stand up for yourself. And you need to say this one thing that Ron DeSantis, and there's a lot of other things too, but we're just talking about this one thing. This one thing was wrong. And it's okay for you to say that. It's okay for you to have a problem with one bad thing that this guy did. Don't be that sheep. Don't be that person that just goes along, with what everybody else is doing, right? Do you get that reference? You're just going to go along with it because that's what everybody else is doing. And let's kill the Jews. Yeah. What? Does it make sense to you now? And let's take people and commit human trafficking. Yeah. What? Let's take legislator money, taxpayer money, and spend millions of dollars shipping people around the country and lying to them. Yeah. Wait, what? What'd you just say? She gave you, that was the right thing to say, man. And now she's got something to think about, Merck. I'm proud of you for saying that to your wife. Now you gave her something to think about. I care more about people than Ron DeSantis does. I care more about the people of Venezuela and immigrants than Ron DeSantis does. He couldn't give a shit about those people. He didn't even feed those people when he transported them. He didn't even give them meals. I mean, you couldn't even gone to McDonald's, dude, with your 12,000 whatever it was per person. You didn't think to maybe get them a fucking Big Mac before you put them on a plane? They just traveled for 2 months from Venezuela. Some of them may have been traveling on foot. Who knows what these people have been through? So if you have a shred of decency, and I see a lot of you do not, because we're just having a conversation here. But I could tell by this figure that about, probably more than half of the people that were watching this are probably consider themselves to be Republicans and can't see themselves affording this one transgression and saying, this was wrong. I can speak and say,
Andrew, hey.
This
good evening.
One thing that Ron DeSantis was wrong. And it's okay for me. I'm still going to go vote for Ron DeSantis. And it's okay. I'm still going to go vote for Ron DeSantis. But that shit's fucked up, and I don't support it at all. I'd like to just see one Republican do that. that watches this show. But it's like you guys ain't got the balls.
Crystal Fullaway.
You know?
I agree with you.
Hi, Crystal.
It's complete bullshit.
Thank you, Crystal. I love your name, Crystal. I love that name. Crystal Fullaway. Good evening, Andrew Hay. Good evening, Andrew Hay. Hey, Andrew. Good evening, Andrew Hay. Hey, Andrew. Good evening, Andrew Hay. All right, so I just want to say thank you to Big Merc and to Crystal Fullaway.
Crystal Fullaway.
And Nick Brown.
Thank you. Andrew Hay. Where is my money? I need money.
Andrew Hay. Where's my money? I need money. Is that like, yo, get money. That's my buddy, get money. Because he always knew how to get money.
The freaking Oracle show. Had Popeyes for dinner, big booch on that Samick.
I don't get it.
Big Merc 83.
What's up, freaking Oracle?
If you had money, look in your bank account.
How's it going? Are you guys down for a bong rip? What time is it? Oh, bottom of the hour. Man, it's like, it just happens like that, you know? Anytime that I ever do that, I've never lied to you guys and like noticed the time first and then acted like, that's never bullshit. I want you guys to know that. I'm on a clock here. It's a serious thing. No law, baby. No law regarding cannabis.
Big Merc 83. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. My girl's all like, let me go.
The freaking Oracle show.
Let me know if you go live. Like,
Going
now.
Good gave your 2x shout outs last night. Har 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 har.
Going Good gave me 2 shout outs last night. Well, let me give you a shout out. Everybody go subscribe to the freaking Oracle show on YouTube. He's a great show. He's a great host. He knows a lot about crypto, and he's helped me out immensely when I have questions about crypto, altcoins. He's great. He's also got a team of people that can also help you with all kinds of financial questions. So please go check out the freaking Oracle show. Don't deprive yourselves. The freaking Oracle show on YouTube. He's also freaking Oracle on Twitter, and go follow him on Twitter at freaking Oracle. All right. Love you guys. No law regarding cannabis, cyber.
Yes, bro.
Cheers.
The freaking Oracle show. Thanks. Nays Garden. Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthian News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthian News on Twitter. Stella Lewis. Greetings, fine PPL. What a lovely evening.
It is a lovely evening, darling, isn't it? Such a lovely evening. So,
Trendy Nick.
Moving on.
Please leave a thumbs up on the stream, guys.
Oh, Nick, thank you for asking people to do that.
Ben Roach.
Thank you so much. So
Greetings,
nice.
Nay.
Greetings, Ben Roach. How are you? One of my favorite guitar players of all time. How are you, buddy?
The freaking Oracle show. Went to cannabis store today, got a cola drink 30 milligrams, atomic sour grapefruit, and lemon berry candy OG.
Got a cola drink. It's called, what do you mean? A cola drink is the strain name? Is the strain name a cola drink? That's fucking hilarious, bro. I love it. A cola drink. How are the flavors, bro? Are they flavorful? Are they quite Ooh, Bitcoin's going up a little bit finally. We've got some good good market moves here. Money moves. That's good. We got everything's going up. That's always good to see. We like to see that in the market. So, we like to do bong rips and talk about how great the market's doing. It talks about the markets. It talks about
The freaking Oracle Show. Cannabis infused cola drink.
Oh, well, back off, Chicklet. My brother and I, we live life
The
in the
freaking
fast
Oracle
lane.
Show. I'll send you a pic.
That means no stop signs, no red lights, and there's no pulling over to take pictures. You hear this man right here?
What's up?
James Lucid. Don't forget to pay your crypto taxes.
He's my co-pilot on this magic carpet ride, so keep clear, kiddo, or get smoldered by the lava
Big
flow.
Mark 83.
Don't forget to pay your crypto taxes. James, let me tell you about my crypto taxes. I've done nothing but losses across the board, so they could pay me. I've had nothing but losses on my crypto. There's only one crypto, and all of my stuff, it gets automatically reported. But yeah, had a bad year, so nothing to report here, man. No profits to report. That's for damn sure.
The freaking Oracle Show. Sent pic to Truthia News.
Oh, of the cola drink? I might be able to indulge you. Oh, you respond to messages on Twitter. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, you guys want to see this cola drink? It's pretty cool. You guys like the show? I hope you like the show. I hope you guys like the show. I hope I bring you interesting stuff and stuff like this. The freaking Oracle brings me. Impromptu, casual cannabis a la something. THC2 Space Elevator Cola. THC2 Cola Desantis Spatial. Cannabis infused cola. Cola infused cannabis. 330 milliliters. Delta 8. Oh, no. That's why they call it THC2, bro.
Love
Fuck
the
that
show.
garbage, bro. Let me know how it goes, brother. Man, let me know. So far, I don't know if it was the fucking THC, if it was the Delta 8, the Delta 10, the fucking just fucking spice.
Or a one add and honey 13.
I don't know what the fuck I smoked.
So far longest running show next to Cinephiled a one most.
I do know this. Whatever it is that fucked me up, I still have it. I still have that shit. Whatever the fuck that was. I got it. I saved all that shit.
Stellar Lewis. You bring up lots of great things and make me laugh. Love the show, Nay.
Thank you, Stella. Thank you so much. can last between 6 and 12 hours. The effects from eating or drinking cannabis can be long-lasting. The effects can last between 6 and 12 hours following use. That is, bro, that is not cannabis.
That's not cannabis.
Mom.
No.
My friend in Canada just showed me a drink, a cola, a THC2 infused drink. And on the label it says THC, it says Delta 8 something. And it says the effects of cannabis can last from anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. Not cannabis. It's some drug they're putting in. 6 to 12 hours of my ass. Yeah. Hey man, I'd take that shit. I wouldn't even clean my freaking driveway with that garbage, bro. Fuck that shit. 6 and 12 hours.
Yeah.
Is that what you want, bro? You want to feel incapacitated for 6 to 12 hours? Because I'm telling you, I was incapacitated. I was poisoned. And man, something on that says, I'm so glad you sent me that.
The freaking Oracle show
Literally says THC2
So
on
what
it.
you're saying is that I might need to strap on a helmet.
Yeah, bro. Let me know how it goes, man. I'm curious. Just like that dude who poisoned me, man. See, now you're just doing it on your own. I got nothing to do with this shit. I warned you. And so, fucking tell me. See, that guy didn't warn me, man. He never said anything about 6 to 12 hours.
Evening Nay and Trendus.
You know? I did a big old fat dab of that shit. And I got so fucking wronged, bro. I mean, wronged. There's no other way I can describe it, bro. It was not the right thing. It was the wrong thing. What the fuck is Delta 8? Bro, if it says THC2, it's not THC.
User. I'm in Canada, and I've never seen Delta 8 in our legal stores.
Bro, they don't have to give you any fucking information about this garbage because it's not real THC. That's how they've weaseled out of it. And you see that bright red THC flower, THC symbol on the side of that thing? It almost reminds me of a skull and crossbones. How appropriate. You know?
James Lucid. It's hemp derived.
Yeah, bullshit.
Derived. Explain derived.
Yeah, what are they using to derive it with? Fucking spice and K2. You know? And with no freaking no regulation to govern what these motherfuckers are poisoning us with.
Sativa user. So it's a synthetic cannabinoid.
Yeah, it's synthetic. You know, I wouldn't call it a cannabinoid, bro. It's synthetic drugs. It's designer drugs, bro.
Sativa user.
You're taking your lives in your hands.
Modified. James Lucid. No, it's the Farm Bill loophole. They are extracting Delta 8 THC from hemp.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, that it's not just Delta 8 THC that ends up in these products.
It's 10% THC and 20% THC2. Sativa user.
What is THC2?
Yeah, it's not cannabis.
Come on, dude.
It's not even a
Trendy
thing.
Nick.
They just made that
up. They
alter
the Delta 9 molecule and say it's derived from hemp.
Have you ever fucking taken a huge fucking dab and been high for 6 hours?
You trust these? You trust these motherfuckers to alter a molecule? Is that what you trust these dudes with the fucking red cannabis leaf on it? Oh, beware! Beware! This thing can really fuck you up because it's not cannabis anymore.
Trendy Nick. I know a guy that makes it.
Maybe you can find out more about it. Find out what they're using to extract with, bro. What chemicals are they putting in there? Because the chemicals are not coming out. And whatever chemicals those were, they went into my brain. And they kept me fucked up for a week. You can ask my mother. Because I told her. I was like, Mom, every time I smoke cannabis, that shit kicks back in. That poison. It kicks back in again. There's something not right.
Sativa user.
Fuck that 6 to 12 hours.
That company should get sued for false advertising.
I'm telling you.
They sell it at a cannabis store and sell it as cannabis.
Oh, you guys that are out there. Go ahead, Cyber.
It should not even be called cannabis because it's not even fucking related. Like spice, that's not cannabis either.
I know. And they call it synthetic cannabis. I'm like, fuck you. Either. It's nothing like cannabis, but I'm telling
James
you.
Lucid. They need to make legal everywhere and all this garbage will go away.
Hey, James, let's call it cannabis. We don't call it weed. You know? Because weed means useless plant. And if it can last between 6 and 12 hours, it sounds like it's got a use, even if it is straight poison. But you guys, all you kids out there that are talking to me right now and you think you know something about this shit, I'm telling you, you guys got played like a bunch of bitches. So, yeah, go out there and run out there and do what you want to fucking do, man. I'm not going to try to protect your smart asses. Go out there and do what you want to fucking do. It ain't my job to fucking look out for your asses anymore. I'm sick of this bullshit.
A 1 Adam
I'm
Honey
so
13.
fucking sick of it.
How is it different from 9? Sativa user. Not really, James. It's because it got legal that this shit is out there.
Yeah, but cannabis is also legal, right? Why just not stick to that?
Why? Because
Sativa user.
Nancy Grace.
It was fine before it got legal. Just
You know,
more access
because
now.
Because of fucking morons out there. You know, I just saw something, a video the other day, and this guy in the video, he's a law person, a police or whatever. He was saying, yeah, cannabis will kill your children.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is what
80s,
we're up against.
Yeah, it's funny that hemp sticker there is red and not green.
I can't believe motherfuckers in my chat arguing with me about this shit. But hey, it happened to me.
James
Just
Lucid.
wait till it happens to you.
It's just
You know?
science, really. They are finding new compounds.
James, I'm blocking you from
Crystal
my live
Fullaway.
stream.
Gotta love this generation.
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. You know, you little cucks. You go fuck with your Delta 8s and your 10s and your fucking HCHs or your whatever the fuck that shit was. HTCs and your fucking they got it in your THC2s and all that shit. Go smoke it up. I'll go fucking put a goddamn seed in the fucking ground and I'm gonna fucking kick all your asses with some good old cannabis. And while you're fucking getting psychotic episodes off of this 12-hour shit, I'm gonna be out driving my car going and doing something constructive. You fucking little punk bitches. You know, like I said, it's not my job to raise any of you fuckers anymore. All right, I'm not here to be your fucking daddy and hold your hands. If you're not going to fucking listen to me from the very beginning, when I told you what literally happened to me personally, you can suck my dick.
That guy was such an idiot. No one should ever take advice from James for cannabis.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Stellar Lewis.
Anybody that wants to sit there and act like they fucking know about molecules being derived from cannabis can suck my dick. All right? You can fuck off. Fuck right off.
Stellar Lewis. It sucks you had that experience.
I know, honey, right? It did. It did. It really sucked. And I don't need some little punk bitch coming in here acting like he understands fucking science when he's just a little cunt. You know? Some dumb fucking cunt that thinks he knows better than me. Like I said, go smoke your bullshit. Go smoke your 8 and your fucking 10 and go smoke your fucking THC2s. Yo, go drink your fucking THC2s, whatever the fuck. Take your chances. And like I said, report back to me and let me know how the trip went. You know?
And even better than
Let me
that,
know.
do it for fucking decades or 2 decades and come back and see how your brain fucking
Yeah,
functions
that too.
after all
Let me know how the panic attack went. You know? You'll see. A lot of you motherfuckers are going to play around with that shit. You're going to find out. You're going to fuck around. Bitch. Look. I've spoken enough on that. Let's move on.
Let's smoke.
Let's smoke, shall we?
We shall.
The time is 4:20 in Newfoundland in 1 minute. It is time to smoke cannabis. I say we do it, Cyber.
Yep.
Get this stupid fucking freaking Oracle shit off my goddamn
Mike
page.
Pasquarello. Cheers. A 1 add in honey
Hey,
13.
Mike, ice.
Why does that stuff make people feel worse than 9? Why would they make it? Kids.
No, I'll tell you exactly.
Scotland.
I'll tell you why.
Cheers, nay.
Because of dumb cunts in this state and other states that made
Saturday
THC
user.
illegal, left cannabis
Lol,
on
I
fucking
wonder how
Schedule
quick
1.
people will
There's
end
a
up at the hospital
loophole
because
that
of that
allows
Delta 8
companies
crap.
to
So
try to
sad.
say they're deriving shit from cannabis. They're not
Stella
deriving
Lewis.
anything, man.
Like.
It's not what they're telling you it is. No law regarding cannabis.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Stella. Cheers, Cyber.
Fried Drive. Fucking James.
Billy, how's it going? Iceman, how's it going, brother? I was
Margie
waiting for
Gatrell.
Cyber to say, hey, Ice.
Hello, how are you doing today? Sativa user. Cheers, #NLRC.
The FBI.
Margie Gatrell. How are your PS doing today?
Don't question my authority. The FBI. Do not question my authority. In the FBI.
Sativa user. #fuck Delta 8 #Delta 8 Midic.
Thank you, Sadie. I agree. I completely agree with you guys, man. I fucked around and found out. I was trying to help some motherfuckers, but some people want to say it's fucking science and shit. Hey man, go play with your fucking chemistry set, fucking Mr. Science guy. Bill Nye. Go fucking do some science, bitch. I'll go put a seed in the ground. Like I've always done it. Fuck your shit. I don't mind extracting some oils off of a bud, but that's not science, really. That's basic.
No, and that's not fucking fooling anyone with we are deriving fucking oil out of the plant. We are fucking extracting the oil out of the plant, and we know exactly what we get, and we don't fucking need to call it something it's not.
And let me ask you this. If they're extracting Delta 8, Delta 10, THC2 like they claim they are, then, like Cyber said before, how come you can't just smoke?
I have started looking into mushrooms. Fried Drive. Bear sex.
Why can't you just...
Now that's science.
That is some bear sex is science. Why?
Crystal Fullaway. How's the puppy? It's been so long since I've been on.
He's right here. I'll show him to you in a second. How much of a dab could you take in one dab? So I've seen people worm a gram, whatever, more. You've seen fucking Mountain Man do a goddamn a quarter ounce or an ounce.
Yeah.
Right? How high do you think he was after that? Do you think he was high for 6 hours?
No, it was half an hour.
I guarantee you, he was probably high for like an hour and a half. Pretty good. But, 12 hours?
It was not.
So
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
No.
You weren't. I was just saying 12 hours. I was saying 6 hours.
Margie Gatrell.
Yeah.
Cheers
and
to
I
you,
was
Nay.
about to say, and he would also
Scotland.
be able to fucking drive a car.
That's a waste.
That. And I don't.
A 1
I
add in
never
honey
fucking
13.
tried any of that Delta shit,
A
but I
booger
would
should be enough.
imagine that
Trendy Nick.
if how you got it,
If I
you would not be
consume
able to
edibles,
fucking
it gets
drive
me
a
ripped
car
for a
safely,
while.
at least, like you can on cannabis.
So the reason this has happened is because the federal government, the United States federal government, has made cannabis Schedule 1. It's illegal. They can't really do things with it. But there's a loophole now that allows them to extract properties from cannabis that aren't THC. And that should be your dead giveaway right there. As long as it's not THC and anything else, well, it's the fucking THC that's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And it's the THC that can't talk about it too much, but the oil that I rub on my skin. Can't talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's the THC that makes that so good. It's not a property of the tea. It's the fucking THC. We've proved that over and over and over again by making so many different kinds of triage oil with so many different strains. It doesn't matter what strain you use. I'll use the fruitiest fucking sativa you give me, bro. the most uppity fucking lemon. I don't fucking care what you got. I'll still make the best goddamn triage oil you've ever rubbed into your skin. It'll solve every problem because it's got
Sativa user.
THC in it.
Edibles can be long-lasting, but smoking and dabbing doesn't last long.
Dude, edibles...
I have a hard time getting high of edible.
When you eat an edible, you know, it can last a long time.
Margie
Digesting it, but a lot of that has to do
THC
with
can kick ass.
your intestine is digesting it over time. That's what's the making it last for so long. That's not when you're smoking this shit and you're high for 12 hours. That's not what's going on there.
Fried drive.
You know?
60% of the time. It works every time.
60% of the time, it works every time. Or I thought it was 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Oh, it's the cologne, right? All right, so you know.
Stellar Lewis. Cheers.
How is the cannabis law?
Black.
It's
in
NLRC,
right
honey. NLRC, no law regarding cannabis. What's that?
How is
Margie Gatrell.
The cannabis laws in
Went to
Florida
Kaneso.
right
Hypocritical and stupid. They tell you can't grow. And you have to have a license to use cannabis, and you're only supposed to possess so much, and it's bullshit.
Crystal Fullaway.
Florida laws
Maybe an hour.
suck. I looked at those Florida laws and I said, oh my God, what the fuck was that? Something's moving out there. Yup. Totally a piece of moss hanging from the tree going like this. Dude, it looks like there's a bear standing there, but I think I see a bear everywhere I look. I'm so fucking frightened by bears. Now I'm just going to sit here and stare at this black
Nays
mass.
Garden.
It's a
Download
gas
Twitter
lamp.
or visit twitter.com and search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthian News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthian News on Twitter. Josh G. What's up? Am I still in time for some show?
Yes.
Margie
plenty
Gatrell.
of show at your disposal.
I went to casino last night. I come out even had a blast.
Great. You ever heard that song by King's X called Black Flag?
Don't think so. Don't
Yeah,
ring a bell
it's
at all.
like, there was a black flag on my morning. There was a
Nope.
black flag on my day. There was a black flag. It's a fucking great song, but dude, listen to that song when you get a chance. It's King's X. Listen to the
Crystal Fullaway.
guitar solo.
Why can't we talk about it?
Will do.
The oil that is.
Because my channels will get stricken,
Stellar Lewis.
and I'll get silenced on
A seed is the
YouTube.
solution. Good point, Nay.
This is the solution right here, folks. The seeds of life.
Fried drive.
The seeds of
Margie
life.
bragging about gambling and not winning any money. Lol.
She wasn't
Margie
bragging
Gatrell.
about gambling.
Do you like Frank Zappa?
She was bragging about the fact that she had fun and she didn't lose anything. That's what I was like, I get it. It was fun. You got to pull the levers and see the lights flash and watch the numbers spin. That's cool. You got to do that. I think they got software that you might be better at to use, that doesn't actually involve money.
Yeah, you don't have to spend $1,000 to win $100.
Margie Gatrell. You got that right, Nay.
But I didn't look at
Fried
that as
drive.
bragging. I thought she was just saying.
Oh, I love gambling too. I buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude, I love gambling too. I buy Bitcoin at all the wrong times. I get it every time I'm not supposed to get it. But I've learned, man, if I keep my eye on it more, you know, and I've become more roguey. Don't scratch yourself, buddy.
Crystal Fullaway. Honestly, edible
Actual.
don't do shit for me. I go straight for the arso.
His whole body itches.
Satava user.
Edible, yeah, edibles.
Cryptos are my kind of gambling
Yeah,
lol.
I'll tell you, yeah, my triage oil is what you need. You got to take a little RSO and mix it in with some coconut oil and some peppermint oil crystal. Write this
Margie
down.
Gatrell.
Let me know when you got a pen and a
Wasn't
paper.
bragging about it.
Crystal, let me know when you got a pen and a paper.
A 1 add in honey
And I'll
13.
tell you exactly how to make it.
How is Mrs. Diesel?
You already got RSO.
Restream.io.
You're 99% of the way there.
Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
All you have to do is mix the ingredients together, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. In fact, I've got a video at Nay's Garden, trendyasdabbers.com, naysgarden.com, triageoil.com. There's a video there on the page. If you scroll down, I might be able to locate it because it probably says the video is something unavailable. Okay, age restricted. Okay, I found the videos. Cool. Okay, that's a cool video. That's me making 5 gallons of triage oil. This is the other one right here. Okay, so I'm a little
5
confused.
fucking gallons, man. Holy fuck.
Crystal.
Fried Drive. I'm sorry, Margie. I'm the local smart ass. I also apologize for the 100 shitty jokes I'll spit in the future.
Crystal.
Josh G. What's the difference between RSO and the reclaim/oil from a rig?
Nothing.
Is it so like full plant?
No.
I usually see it as a blackish color or darker.
Yeah, it's not full plant extract. It's RSO is RSO. RSO could come right out of a fucking bubbler, bro.
Ben Roach. Nay are the flowers that you buy at the dispensary loaded with these chemicals.
No, they're grown in a
Margie Gatrell.
freaking
Cheers to you, Nay.
greenhouse. I guess we lost Crystal. Isn't that funny? How come it is on this show, every time I try to engage with one person individually, you know, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a video, blah, blah, blah. And then this has happened so often. So, okay.
I guess people live in a time.
The
of
freaking
TikTok
Oracle
where
show.
you
Asking
have
me
to
all
be
about the
I brought a
oil.
great topic on HAHAHAHHA.
Graphicated every fucking 10 seconds.
She was asking about the
Cannot wait.
freaking. She was
I
asking.
know. And you were even talking to her while you were looking it up.
She was asking about the oil. She was asking about the oil, and I was like, I can't talk about it, but I'll show you a video of me making it. And she's gone. All right. All right. So forget about that. I got a bong rip ready to go. Top of the hour. Would anybody else in the chat be interested in watching a video of me making triage oil? Or...
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Oh, you want to see the video? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's get high and watch me make a 14-ounce jar of it.
Margie Gatrell. Cheers to you, Nay. Big Merc 83. Hash keep it open. Trendy Nick. Let's see it. The freaking Oracle show. Yes.
All right, here it is. No law regarding cannabis. Top of the hour, Cyber. Everybody in the chat, cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, it's my California house, guys. That's before I put in the pun.
Fried Drive. Do you have a video on how to scare away a bear with a Q-tip? Okay. Satava user. Cheers everyone. Hash top of the hour.
Oh wait, I saw the bun. I think I saw the bun.
Satava user. I remember the day you made that video.
You guys like my music?
Margie Gatro. Awesome video. Crystal Fullaway. Okay, give me 1 second. Satava user. I like the drum beat.
I think Crystal paused the video, bro. Now she's like way back.
Crystal Fullaway. Okay, I'm ready.
Crystal, I think you paused my video, my live video. I don't know. It looks like you're way back and you need to fast forward up until real time. I don't know what happened with you, but yeah.
The freaking Oracle Show. Dirk Diggler music har har har. Crystal Fullaway. I'm ready. Fried Drive. Har har har. When are you gonna start the video, Nay? Did you hear that a plane hit the South Trade Tower? Hey, he. Dernet's work, Philip. Good day, Nay.
Dernet's work, Philip. Dernet's work, Philip. What's up, Dernet's work, Philip? What's up over there on the Twitches? Are you coming over from Radical Leftist Agenda? When are you going to start? Okay, so I'm ready.
Dernet's work, Philip. Hiya.
So, Crystal, are you in real time with me yet? Have you figured out to fast forward the video to real time? Let me know. Just say, hey, I'm in real time with you when you're here. Because I'm not going to be able to talk to you because you're not going to be responding to me because I think you're way behind.
Dernet's work, Philip. Yeah, I was with the leftist raid
you're
yesterday.
Here?
Crystal Fullaway. I'm here.
Okay, you take 1 ounce of coconut oil.
Crystal Fullaway. Hello.
Yeah, Crystal, take 1 ounce of coconut oil.
Crystal Fullaway. It's the chat.
Yeah, okay, Crystal, take 1 ounce of coconut oil. And take, let's say, like 8 drops of peppermint oil, and put that in with the coconut oil, and then take like 20 drops.
Crystal Fullaway. I'm not gone.
And then take 20 drops.
Stellar Lewis. Yes, please. NLRC.
And then take 20 drops of Rick Simpson oil and melt that in, get it warm in your microwave, and melt the oil in there and mix it up really good. And when you're done, it'll look like this. And it'll smell really good. It'll kind of smell like gingerbread. It feels really good too. Tastes good, smells good, and it works really good. Oh, and you put it in a refrigerator or freezer, you can freeze it in just a few minutes, and then it's like a balm. It's like a waxy balm. And then you can melt it back to oil. You go back and forth. But just don't leave it out in direct sunlight because it will spoil. And if it spoils and it goes rancid, it still works, but you won't like the smell. But, oh, it's like a mosquito repellent. There's over 50 uses. They're all on the website, naysgarden.com. Just scroll down to the bottom to see all the uses on the front page. Here, I'm showing in this video how to make it. This shows you mix it half and half. You're taking
The Freaking Oracle Show. About 1 ml of oil.
Take 30 drops of Rick Simpson oil and mix it with 30 drops of coconut oil and pre-mix
Crystal Fullaway.
and then pour it into the ounce.
Why aren't you getting my messages? Fried Drive. Taste good, smells good. 100% of the time it works every time. I sawed this boat in half.
Where aren't you getting my messages? I am getting your messages, Crystal. I'm telling you, you got to fast forward the video.
The Freaking Oracle Show. Is it better to use like that or frozen? Crystal Fullaway. Oh.
See, I think the pond is back there. Oh yeah, there's the waterfall. I see it. You can see that my picture's over there. This is how to make 14 ounces. And this video is on my website too, naysgarden.com. That peppermint oil is really strong. You gotta be careful with that stuff.
Crystal Fullaway. Let me know now.
I was digging the music, but my mom got pissed.
Fried Drive. Let you know what? Duh.
You know, that's Alex Jones right there on screen.
It is the end of week one and the latest civil damages trial against conservative talk show host Alex Jones. Soon, a jury in Connecticut is going to decide how much money he and his company are going to have to pay the families of Sandy Hook victims for lying about the 2012 school massacre.
The jury heard testimony from a woman who works for Alex Jones, who admitted that false statements were made about that shooting for the purpose of getting more viewers and getting more money. CNN's Bryn Gingras has that story.
Yeah, it was an emotional start to this trial in Connecticut, where we heard from an FBI agent as well as at least one family member of those Newtown families who lost loved ones in that horrific massacre school shooting back in 2012. Now, most of this trial so far this week was really listening to Brittany Paz on the stand. She spent more than 15 hours over the last few days. She is the company spokesperson for Free Speech Systems, which is the company owned by Alex Jones. And the plaintiff's attorneys basically brought her onto the stand to kind of debunk many of the theories that Alex Jones has sort of put out there, whether it be talking about the fact that the massacre was a hoax in general, to the fact that they never used Google Analytics as a company, to the fact that some of the parents and the kids who were killed were crisis actors. I want you to take
Crystal
a listen
Fullaway.
to an exchange that happened
News
this
is
week,
on.
between the plaintiff's attorney and Miss Paz.
Is Ben Wheeler an actor?
Les Peter Guitar
No,
Jam.
Free Speech Systems doesn't contend that
At
he
Crystal
is.
Fullaway, Nate just showed you everything.
Is an actor?
No,
Dylan Hockley an actor?
no,
Is Daniel Barden an actor?
no,
Is Emily Parker an actor?
no,
Bill Aldenberg an actor?
no.
And so you can see right there, it was such an emotional.
So he's not even there to face that, you know?
Fried Drive.
Still busy, I guess.
Hey, Crystal. Flacker. Fried Drive. How'd your day go, Nay?
It went good. Thank you for asking, Billy.
Stellar Lewis. 22, woot woot.
I went outside today and I trimmed these beds back here down. There were a bunch of weeds growing in each of these 4 beds. I went out there with a hedge trimmer, and you can see I trimmed them all down. And then there were weeds growing up around this orange tree. Well, it's not an orange tree. It's a oh shit. Wait. It's a there we go. It's a lemon or a lime tree, probably. Not sure which one, but it's full of thorns on it. This one, it's tiny, and my mom thought it was going to die, and it was going to die, but it had some sprouts on it, so I cut it way back, and it started growing. So it's growing again, right? And there were these weeds all growing up inside it, and vines and shit. And I went in there today and I pulled all of them out, man. I cleared all of that. And then there's this this tree as well. I cleared that bed too. You can see how bed's all nice looking back there. You guys see it? Just like that. Pretty cool. I think that's cool. Let me look at it. Oh yeah.
Fried Drive.
Oh, that's nice.
Lemon trees have those cock-sucking thorns under the leaves,
This is the nice.
all hiding on it like a pig with a radar gun.
Mom's gonna be pissed, bro, when she hears your language.
Stella Lewis. Awesome. Looks great.
Thank you, Stella.
Dominic Leo. Hi, Nay.
This is the moment, though, when I really look and really appreciate what I did out there. There's a bunch of limes on one of those trees. Limes are, they're good to have, I guess. You can use them for cooking and, they're all right. I'd rather have tangerines and oranges.
Fried Drive. Can I do a swear paragraph?
No, please don't, man. My mom's over there trying to watch TV. Please don't do it. I wonder what he's listening to here.
Everybody, the Jimmy Dore Show has a new sponsor.
This portion of the Jimmy Dore Show is brought to you by the shadow government. Our thousands of employees work hard every day to keep
Fried Drive. Oh gosh darn. Fudge it all to heck.
That's much better. Man, Jimmy Dore's fucking trending. Holy shit. The guy can't cut a break. Shit. My dog's scratching. Which ear is it? Left or right? Right. His right ear?
Hey, Ice.
What up, man?
You on the car here?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, you're loud.
I'm sorry.
No, that wasn't my end. I had to turn it up to 200. So. What are you doing?
Yeah, I was at my mom's eating dinner and seeing her. My brother was there. Just got fat and happy. Now I'm ready to go home and fall fuck asleep.
We had Sonny's barbecue. Sonny's barbecue for
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mom made chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes and green beans. All kinds of shit.
Nice. I had pulled pork and ribs and French fries. We Ubered that shit.
Uber.
We Ubered that shit, baby. I had cornbread. and macaroni and cheese and ribs. Oh, the freaking ribs are so goddamn good. Are you in your Porsche?
Yeah.
I can hear it. Where are you going? You're on your way home?
I'm heading home, yeah.
Are you on the highway right now?
No. No. Going along with Lake Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, what a bunch of fucking drama. I'm not even gonna tune into that shit. Unreal. Oh, could undercut support in South Florida. Victims of DeSantis' cruel migrant plane prank appear to have law on their side. Dude, there's all kinds of freaking articles coming out about them. This is from Politico. Governor Ron DeSantis' decision to transport mostly Venezuelan migrants to Martha's Vineyard earlier this week could hurt the Republican governor in November with a key constituency that the GOP has sought to win over. The move by DeSantis dominated the radio and television airways in South Florida, where large swaths of Hispanic voters live.
Fried Drive. Iceman go a zoom 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 in a boom boom. Shake your rump.
One Spanish radio host loudly denounced the move and even compared DeSantis' actions to that of deceased Cuban dictator Fidel Castro, who relocated Cubans in the early 60s. Democrat Charlie Crist, who's challenging DeSantis on Saturday, rushed out a new digital ad targeting Hispanics in the Venezuelan community as part of a six-figure by pounding by BY, and they put BUY, by pounding DeSantis over his attention-getting move. From a Miami perspective, it's a huge mistake, said State Senator Annette Tadeo, a Democrat challenging incumbent Representative Maria Olivia Salazar, Republican, Florida. All these Republicans, including my opponent, historically talk about socialism and communism and that we're standing up to these horrible dictators. The migrants are fleeing exactly what Republicans say they are fighting against. Florida Republicans in recent years have made it a priority to court Venezuelan Americans, many of whom fled their home country in the past decade amid the political and economic turmoil under Nicolas Maduro and his predecessor Hugo Chavez, in a story that has parallels to Cuban Americans, a crucial block of support for the GOP, who left their country to escape communism. The Venezuelan American community in Florida remains a relatively small but growing slice of voters in Florida. Recent estimates have said that there are at least 200,000 Venezuelans in the state. Dude, it's not about Venezuelans. My buddy's wife is Ecuadorian, which is right near Venezuela. And there's going to be a lot of people out there who have friends who are from the whole region. And they're going to think about it. And they're going to be like, you know, and once the term traffic starts getting thrown around like it should already, and I don't know why nobody's using that terminology yet. When they really start using the terminology like they should,
hey, Nay,
it's really going to hurt him.
Scripting my next video, so I thought I would drop in and say hi.
Hi. How's it going, Candace? Nice to see you. there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here in this article. It's huge. Talks about Rubio, Rick Scott. I think everybody's a hypocrite, said DiMartino. Yeah, well, you know, it's only a matter of time before we find out whether my prediction comes true or not. It's just a matter of time. Because this could very easily blow up in DeSantis' face, and he might just become a name that we all forget. You know, he might just fade away. Once people realize how hateful he really is. You know?
Dominic Leo. Nay, that's human trafficking. Ron just put a big surprise.
I hope someone calls it like we see it, Dom. Human trafficking. He profited off of it, and there's ways to prove it. I'd be more than happy to do the research on that to prove I'll follow the money and show you who profited from that, you know. I've already seen there was a private jet company that did the flying. You want to know why it cost $12,000 a ticket? Because they didn't just take them to the goddamn airport and fly them on a fucking commercial jetliner like all of us probably thought they did. They hired a private jet to fly them, which, yeah, $12,500 a pop sounds about right. You know, first class would have been under $1,000 each. Think about that. $12,500 a seat. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We've done the hour and then some. If I don't see a whole bunch of hashtag Keep It Opens right in here right now, I am going to go do some other stuff.
Fried Drive.
Doing it.
I human traffic kids to a school so I can get peace for 8 hours. Then the school gets sick of them and traffics them back. Outrageous. Bubble water. Nick Brown. Hash Keep It Open.
That is a hashtag Keep It Open. I see one.
Mountain Finance. Har har, I show up at the end.
Hey, well, Candace, maybe if you chip in with the hashtag Keep It Open, it might keep it open. And we might keep going. That's my thing.
Fried Drive. Hash Keep It Open.
Billy never hashtags Keep It Open. That helps a lot, Billy. Coming from you, buddy. That means Billy and Nick want the show
Crystal
to keep going.
Fullaway. Hash Keep It Open.
Crystal, she's caught up in real time with us now. She wants to keep it open. Look at that.
Mountain Finance. Hash Keep It Open.
Okay, that's nice.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Moo!
Hash Keep It Open.
Moo, moo, moo.
Fried Drive. Yeah, Candace Owens.
Yeah, Candace
keep
Owens.
It open.
Keep it open. Oh.
Dominic Leo. Hash Keep It Open.
Candace Owens isn't a clipped toenail off of the little toe
13.
of Candace Mountain Finance.
Crystal Fullaway.
She's not even a shadow of that fingernail, of that toenail clipping. I don't know how I got stuck behind.
13.
You, Crystal, you
Meow
paused.
mix.
You walked away and you paused the video. You paused a live.
Fried Drive. Mountain Finance.
You paused a live
money.
stream. You know,
Hash Keep
pretty
It
much
Open.
is what you did. I tried to tell you to catch up so I could talk to you. It's funny, if you go back, you'll see me waiting for you to answer and shit. I'm like, man, every time I try to engage someone in conversation on the show, they just fucking take off.
It's his hashtag.
You
Hash
know?
is something we smoke. Stupid bot.
So you're going to pre-mix your Rick Simpson oil with some coconut oil to make it nice and liquidy.
Crystal Fullaway. Lamau.
You're going to use heat. And we call that 50-50. So 50% coconut oil, 50% Rick Simpson oil, right? RSO. Mix those together. Pre-mix that, and then you got your pre-mix. Take and
Fried Drive. How do I finance an entire mountain? Crystal Fullaway.
Candace might be able to help you with that.
I was answering, but it wasn't going up.
Right. Well, Crystal, now you're live with me, so I'm going to tell you how to make this. You take an ounce of coconut oil if you want to make an ounce, and you take that 50-50, and you mix it in with that coconut oil. It's going to be about 30 drops or less, even 15 to 30 drops of Rick Simpson oil melted in with 15 to 30 drops of coconut oil. Just mix that 50-50, soupy, pour it in, it'll mix right in, and then take, say, 10 drops of peppermint oil and put that in your ounce, and you're good, and shake it up. Then you can freeze it, or you can refrigerate it and make it balmy and really waxy. It's really cool like that. Or you can melt it and have it like this and use it like a massage oil. Or like tonight, I used it on my razor to shave with. I use an electric razor.
Mountain
and
Finance.
I just take 3 drops and put them on the 3
Mountain
heads.
is my last name, lol, so it does not take as much to finance me.
So what's your price, Candace? I guess Candace is marketing herself, man, literally. Hey, we were talking about human trafficking earlier, and this Candace shows up in a box with a nice ribbon on top of it at your doorstep. Hey, stop trafficking in Candaces. What are you doing? You gotta pay the international shipping. What are you doing? It's gotta go through customs.
Crystal Fullaway. Awesome, thanks.
You're welcome.
The freaking Oracle Show. Oh God, Candace, new message oil. Oh boy, Jill will be happy, har har har.
New massage oil. I gotcha. Massage oil. Jill, your girl there, Jill. She'll be loving the massage oil. What?
Mountain Finance. Buy 3 Candaces and get the 4th for 1 penny.
Crystal, where do you get your Rick Simpson oil from? God, my dog is still flipping his ears around, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. His ears are bothering him. That's kind of what I wanted to do, was just kind of take care of him right now because he's flipping his ears around. If I could just take him for a walk and maybe clean his ear one more time, maybe with some peroxide, and maybe come back
Fried
and keep
Drive.
doing the show with you guys.
Don't undersell yourself. Always at 10% so that way 60% of the time it works 100% of the time.
Do you guys want me to play you the video from earlier while I'm out walking my dog so you got something to watch? You can listen to me.
Crystal Fullaway. The dispensary in Pennsylvania.
How much do they charge you for Rick Simpson oil? How much of it do you get when you get it? Do you get like an ounce of it? Like this much of it? Or do you get more? Or do you get like, they like to do that in those little tiny vials, right? With the, not vial, the syringes. But do they still do the syringe?
Fried Drive. Har Har, Pennsylvania.
Well, let me just pull up an old video. How about that?
Stellar Lewis. Be careful of the bear while you walk, Beazle. Josh G. Yup, I see syringes still when I go.
Yeah, syringes. I'll be careful, honey. All right, I'll show you guys a video while I'm out walking the bees.
Crystal Fullaway. You're funny, I can only buy 1 G at a time, and it's about $100.
I gotcha. I had no idea.
Fried Drive.
Wow, they're ripping you off
There's
on that. There's
vampires in Pennsylvania.
They're ripping you off on that, aren't they? Oh my God.
Mountain Finance. Beazle be Beazling.
Beazle be Beazling.
Crystal Fullaway.
Beazling's
Yes.
all the time. Beazling, Beazle time. Hey.
Hey, buddy, just watched the last show.
Oh, yeah? Are you dosing on?
Fried Drive.
Enjoy.
Bears don't attack at dusk pours the People's Court is on.
Podcasters for the win, baby. I like to hear that. Thank you so much for telling me that. That made my afternoon, actually.
Hi, Nate.
Hey, Sean. How's it going, buddy? I gotta mute Discord. I'm sorry, guys, because there's a lot of noise coming in. Right now, I'll pull it back up when I come back.
Go live and bring it to you.
I'll turn this up a little bit.
Yeah, 24-hour highs across the board.
We're
about to hit them again and try to retest a couple of.
Wait, let me see if I get off crypto here.
A couple of Bollinger Bands.
Here we go. This is after I'm talking about crypto. All right, I'll be right back.
Look at that. That's what I did today. That pond was full of muck, black pine needles and pine chips, leaves, and dirt. And I emptied the whole thing out. I back flushed it, the entire pump system. I cleaned out the filter, everything, bro. And I put nice clean water. Bro, that water is so clean right there in that picture. You can literally see the sand on the bottom of the tank. There's some sand in there still. And you can literally see the sand. You see it? See that yellowish color? That's sand at the bottom of the tank. That's how clear that water is. Yeah, isn't that amazing? You could drink that water.
Dominic Leo.
So
awesome.
I kicked ass on that thing today, and it looks better than it's looked since I got here. But it's just, I had to get to it. There's just so much to do around here. And I'm just, I'm on it.
Mate, that is super clear water.
Yeah? You like that shit?
Big Merc 83.
Cool, huh?
Go take care of Beazle.
Man, I was out there in that sun, and I'm telling you guys, I literally
Big Merc
today
83.
while I was working, I had to step into the shade multiple times so I wouldn't cook out there. Now, once again, I'm going to ask my audience. I don't get a lot of responses from you guys. But literally, as I sit here in my home and I do this broadcast, I'm affected by climate change. We have never had heat like this before. It's just coming through the walls. I've never experienced this before. Is anybody else experiencing the effects of climate change yet? Besides me? 3 of you, I think, responded the last time I asked you guys. And I'm going to keep asking until finally we get a response from everyone in the chat saying, yeah, it's affected me. Because I don't know whether you guys realize this, but it has affected you. Whether you might live in a very comfortable area and not realize it. Oh, but I guarantee you it's affected you in a way that you don't realize. But usually it should be something that you're actually aware of. Like, my power bill's more expensive. Anybody's power bill seem to be going up?
Climate change is real. It's hard on
the AC? Oh, Orca gets it.
Destiny Lapland.
He said that before. He typed that before I said it. It's crazy hot. Yeah, anybody's power bill going up? Your water bill's going up? Using more water? You're seeing more evaporation in things like ponds that you might have around the home, or a pool, or a fountain. For some reason, I have to fill it more often now.
Lapland.
Oh, Destiny's power bill went up $100.
Pam Quickie.
Pam, what's up, Pam?
I can't handle being outside anymore. Our power bill doubled the month of August.
Doubled in August. Well, there you go.
Stella Lewis.
Hi, Stella.
Greetings, Nay.
Climate change sucks.
Climate change sucks.
Yes, it's exquisitely hot outside. It is acutely hot outside. It's like, I'm just wondering how many other people are not noticing it yet. And you guys know what happened in Pakistan. There is a flood. It has flooded a third of the country. And those people need help. And we're sending...
Is it possible that because you haven't lived there for a while, you might just be experiencing the 10+ years of climate change and it hits you harder? I definitely notice it to be so hot, but... Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres. My buddy's light bill went from $120 to $350.
Wow.
Sean aka 20 Orca. Pakistan turned into SeaWorld. Josh G. Not anything crazier than last summer, but it's definitely hotter than when I was a kid.
No, Josh, because all my friends in California are
Nays
telling me
Garden.
that it's scorching.
Download Twitter
I
or visit
literally just told
twitter.com
you I
and
got a
search at
message
Nays
from the
Garden,
state of
at Nays
California
Garden Show,
telling me
at
to-
Truthian News
to
for the
shut
full
off
podcast
my
experience.
power.
YouTube channel at Truthian News on
Dude,
Twitter.
that's from California, bro. PG&E, extreme heat is straining California's grid. Save energy from 4 to 9 p.m. to prevent outages. That just came through. Look, there's the time. At 3:17, and it's 3:25 right now. Were you here when that message came through, bro? It literally just happened live on the show. That's fucking climate change happening live right now, guys. And if you're not realizing it yet, you might be in for a rude awakening if you're not starting to get ready for it. You know, just because, you're in the back of the train and the front is crashing right now into a mountainside, doesn't mean that as each car slowly falls off that fucking bridge that it's on, ain't going to affect your car in the back. You're connected to all those other cars. Remember that.
It's affected everything. From food to medical bills, local tax and property taxes, lights, etc. The list goes on. Fertilizer and grow supplies
Hitting in your
ridiculous.
pockets, right, Caliana?
Frankino89.
Hey, Frankino.
Hey, May. Sean aka 20 Orca. Hash live climate change proven by May. Frankino89 IT. Have
Thank you,
seen the
Stella.
iPhone 14?
Thank you for complimenting
Josh
my
G.
analogy.
That's a good analogy. Stella Lewis. Excellent analogy, May.
Imagine all those people in the back of the train that don't know what's going on yet, you know? Have no idea. Everything's fine. They're having their tea. You know, in front of the train is falling off the fucking tracks, and they don't even know it yet. And that might be you. You know, it's not me. I was near the front of the train. Let me tell you, when those fires hit California for the past 10 years, I've been in it. I've been living it. It's been a nightmare. So for those of you who think I moved to Florida and, got away from it, man, it's horrible here too, man. I'm telling you, I'm just out trying to do some weed pulling outside in my yard. I literally have to go to strategic areas in my yard that are in the shade and work in those areas at certain times. Yeah. I see weeds out in the direct sunlight, and I'm like, I can't do that right now. I'm still trying to cool off. You know, it's that bad. I was talking about the heat that day, huh? Yeah, man, it's pretty hot. It's nice out now. It's really nice outside now, man. When you go outside, holy moly. Super nice outside. Really.
Do you have a Discord on again, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Ice is about to smoke.
Oh, cool. You. Me too.
I thought you wanted to join in. Yeah.
Yeah. So, quarter of the hour here.
Ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Big Mark 83. Cheers.
I love how it speaks out loud for you while I'm doing a bong, so you know I'm hearing
Dominic Leo. Cheers.
Oh.
Man, it looked like I was angry on that day about the heat, huh? Looked like I was all jacked up.
But it's true, man. It's cheaper for me right now to fucking buy cannabis than it is to grow because of the fucking electric bill. It's fucking far out.
Yep. Yep. I understand that.
the charges on my solar have gone way down for some reason. That they used to charge me a lot of money to have the solar system on that house. I've done some, I've had my solar guy make adjustments and whatever, but now it's down to like $24 a year I have to pay them.
Yeah, that's nothing.
It used to be like $6,000.
Wow, yeah, that's a fucking difference, man.
Year charge. I don't understand it, but I'm like, I'll go with it, whatever. That's the way it should be. They should be paying me money, and I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they. I don't know. I don't know if they can pay you money. I don't know how that shit works. They're murderers. Fuck them.
Fried Drive. Me too. Cheaper to buy than grow. Same with veggies too. I'm only growing herbs till things change. Long life Basil.
Yeah.
One with basil. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking heat, man. There's nothing else going on. All right. So
Fried Drive. It's almost like they want gardens to thin out.
Oh my god, dude. There's one on the spawn.
hell yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm going to end the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If all goes as planned.
Fried
we'll
Drive.
See you in the Sundays.
It was
everybody.
actually too hot here for tomatoes to grow this year. 100 degrees for 21 days at one point, and everything burned.
That sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's too hot for tomatoes. It's crazy.